If you've ever watched any of my Music B Sharp videos, you know two things. One, that I play the guitar, and two, that as a musician and as a person in general, I'm basically a joke. So, in this video, I'm going to tell 33 knee-slapping, pick-dropping jokes about guitarists. Most of these are just jokes I've heard over the years, but I've also sprinkled in a few originals that I made up myself. Let me know in the comments if you think you know which jokes are mine and which ones you've heard before. Now here are 33 hilarious guitarist jokes. What do you call a guitarist who broke up with his girlfriend? Homeless. How do you get a guitarist to stop playing? Put sheet music in front of him. What's the difference between a guitarist and a large pizza? A large pizza can feed a family of 4. What's the difference between a guitarist and a savings bond? Eventually, the savings bond matures and starts to make money. Why did the guitarist get locked out of his house? He couldn't find the right key and didn't know when to come in. Why did the guitarist name his dick Eruption? Because it gets hard fast and only lasts a minute and 42 seconds. What do guitarists and raccoons have in common? They both dig through the trash, live in garages, and only come out at night. What's the difference between a rock guitarist and a jazz guitarist? One plays 3 chords in front of thousands of people, and the other plays thousands of chords in front of 3 people. How do you get a guitarist off your porch? Pay him for the pizza. What's Jimmy Page's favorite chord? A minor. Ian Watkins works even better if you know who he is. What does a stripper do with her asshole before she goes to work? She drops him off at band practice. A woman is on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. The judge says, first offender? She says, no, first a Gibson, then a Fender. I wish I got to see Damage Plan before they broke up. From what I hear, Dimebag's last solo was fucking killer. Randy Rhoads, my all-time favorite guitarist, was way ahead of his time, especially that last 100 feet before hitting the garage. While it's true that you can't kill rock and roll, you can kill Randy Rhoads. What does Randy Rhoads, Buddy Holly, and Stevie Ray Vaughan have in common? They all lived to shred on the guitar and died by getting shredded to pieces in the air. What's the difference between Eric Clapton and coffee? Coffee doesn't suck without cream. What do you call a guitarist in a suit? The defendant. How do you get 2 guitarists to play in unison? Shoot one of them. Why couldn't the fisherman play his guitar? Because he lost his tuna. What's the difference between a guitar and a tuna fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. What's the difference between a guitarist and God? God doesn't think he's a guitarist. What does a guitar player say when he gets to his gig? Would you like fries with that? What does a guitar and a lawsuit have in common? Everyone is relieved when the case is finally closed. How many electric guitar players does it take to change a light bulb? 5. 1 to change it and 4 to discuss how Jimi Hendrix would have done it. How many lead guitarists does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just steal somebody else's light. Why is playing lead guitar like having a big dick? Because even though most people aren't going to notice or care, you talk about it constantly anyway. What do you call a guitarist who says that rhythm guitar is just as important as lead? Wrong. What does your vacuum cleaner and electric guitar have in common? They both start sucking as soon as they're plugged in. How can you tell if your electric guitar is out of tune? If the strings are vibrating. How do you invite a guitarist to a party? Cordially. What do you call the guitar you inherit from your parents? An air guitar. Why are so many guitarist jokes one-liners? So the rest of the band can understand them. What do all great guitarists have in common? They're all dead. Do you know any good guitarist jokes that I missed? Tell me in the comments. And if you like my videos, please share them with others who might enjoy them. If you want me to keep making these videos, I need your help. Share them with friends, share them on social media, do whatever you can to help spread the word about Music B Sharp and about me, Ellis Michaels. The algorithm has been burying my videos, so I really need your help sharing them. Thanks for watching. Join me next time when I take aim at bass players. I've got plenty of bassist jokes to tell, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. Bonus joke. What do you call a guitarist that's better at making jokes about the guitar than actually playing the damn thing? This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy.